Well, I learned today, after working on the case to fit the screen and working on the video of that, it is incredibly annoying to watch and listen to somebody use a Dremel tool. So let's not do that. I mean, I might sprinkle it in a bit, but let's just kind of summarize it instead. A lot of different tools you can use, pretty much anything. I love these side cutters, craft knife, and files. Files are great. Just like it shows in the tutorial online. I got rid of this plastic that was raised around here. Plastic that was raised here. There's an entire wall here between the cutters. And the ever annoying but amazing Dremel tool. We got rid of that wall. And using the Dremel tool, I went ahead and filed it down kind of flat. So some things I've done a bit different. This whole section over here, this wall that was here, instead of just getting it out of there, I went ahead and filed even more along this whole side. The screen, if you don't do that, if you don't get rid of this extra space, if you don't make extra room here, the screen's going to be off-centered. It's going to be far too far this side. And you can see that's what it will look like. You can see the gap. So we want that. So whenever you're done, should be that much wiggle room. And I was lucky, I was even able to save this little piece here, this tiny little piece that kind of there's the shoulder piece that bumps up against here, a little metal tab, so it should fit right in there still. On my first build I couldn't do that. I broke it off, but it's fine. I don't think it really matters all that much. And also I went ahead and punched through here accidentally when I was thinning it up. And that shouldn't matter also, because the button's flat. The button's flat there, it still should go slide in there and be just fine. And I had to do a little bit of extra cutting here to make room for the screen. I think that's the most important part, is make extra room for this. You don't want it to be off center, it's going to be a pretty big eyesore. Something else that I'm going to do a bit differently is, I didn't pay attention to these ports, and I'm not going to either. I'm going to go ahead and use this, just like I did in my first build, port cover that was 3D printed, and it looks much better. I'm thinking about painting it this time around. So I think that pretty much covers the screen. On to the next step.